love him in a dozen, number 12. I love him because he makes me smile. I don't know, it has just something to do with the impact. Kasi, mabanggit na yung pangalan niya, papangiti na ako. Makita ko na yung pictures niya sa Facebook, papangiti na ako. And there was this instance na may binili siyang puppy, the one, the picture. Sabi niya, sweet, may puppy ako. Sabi ko, anong breed? Sabi niya, Shih Tzu. Sabi ko, ano namang name? Sabi niya, Mitchell. Sabi ko, loko-loko to ah. Bakit pati aso pangalan sa akin? Sabi niya, kasi, pag nalulungkot ako, at least may tinatawag ako. Pangalan mo. O, diba? Sabi ko, addict to. I love him in a dozen, number 11. I love him because he has self-esteem. Yung tipong hindi siya insecure sa kahit anong bagay, achievements, career path, lalaki. He's not. Yung tipong he could stand in a crowd and would tell you, hey, I am her man. Yung tipong he's giving me that impression that this person has his own spine. Very impressive. I love him in a dozen, number 10. I love him because he's sweet. There was this instance na birthday ko. Sabi niya, sweet, I'll cook for you. Sabi ko, okay, then what will happen next? Sabi niya, I'll take the picture and I'll show them to you. Sabi ko, sige, gawin mo. Take the picture, show it on Facebook, print ko yung picture, and I'll eat them. Tawa siya ng tawa. Oo nga naman, paano ko nga ba naman kakainin yung niluluto niya? Then, the second instance was, sabi ko sa kanya, Mine, nagpadala si Papa sa akin ng ulam, yung paborito ko. Sabi niya, ano ba yung paborito mo? Sabi ko, humba. Sabi niya, ano? Humba. Sabi niya, ano ba yun? Sabi ko, it's pork, na parang adobo, na parang sweet, basta parang galon. Sabi niya, sabihin mo sa akin kung paano lutuin. Sabi ko, bakit ba kasi? Sabi ko, papadalhan mo ako? Sabi niya, hindi. Para lang alam ko kung ano yung iluluto ko para sa magiging misis ko. Wala lang, kinilig ako eh. I love him in a dozen, number 9. I love him because my happiness matters most to him. Sa kahit anong decision, changes, anything that talks about me, our relationship, I'll tell him something, then sasabihin niya, as long as happy ka sa gagawin mo, as long as alam kong safe ka, hindi ka mapapahamak sa bawat move mo, I'm always here for you. Aalalayan kita. It's a sort of a very genuine gesture for a partner. Not just a boyfriend, but someone whom you could rely on. Yung tipong hindi ka iiwanan kapag nasa down part. I don't want to compare, but I've met a guy before. Tapos, when I told him about my plans in the future, short and long-term goals, ang sagot pa naman sa akin, no, I don't want you to leave the country. Kasi, mahirap yung long distance at saka malulungkot ako. Napaisip tuloy ako, sabi ko, this guy that I was about to accept as my boyfriend, has this selfish character that I don't think is healthy in a relationship. Kaya, sorry siya. I love him in a dozen, number 8. I love him because he could change my perspective. Kasi dati, it really happened. I fell in love, then had a broken heart, torn to pieces. Then I just woke up one day that I don't believe in love anymore. I don't think there would be a guy who's pretty much deserving for my trust. Someone who's worth to have this serious commitment. But then when we met, he became my boyfriend. He's like, before we started, he told me that a long distance relationship could work. And I told him, I really don't think so. I've never seen anyone, even those married people, whose relationship are successful in a long distance term. But then again, he said, no, I'll prove you wrong. Sabi ko, okay, then prove it. Sabi niya, how? How will I do so if you won't give me the chance? Sabi ko, maybe it is the right time to take the risk the second time around, to give it a try. Kasi if the first one failed, it has failed for a reason. Maybe this person I've met is someone whose God has given me this time around. I love him in a dozen, number 7. I love him because we are interconnected. I don't know, it's just like kahit anong changes sa life niya, sa career niya, may domino effect sa life ko, sa career ko. Whatever he think of, somehow similar to what I think of. Kahit sa pagpili ng kulay ng damit. Because sometimes, pag same yung schedule, we happen to go to church together. He goes to church there, I go to church here. Magtatanungan kami, what do we wear? Ganyan. Tapos, sabihin ko, ito yung gusto isuot. Tapos, yun yung nasabi niya, ganun din yung gusto niya isuot. So, parang, somehow, parang naglolokohan nga kami. Alakas ng radar mo, ha? The worst thing is, pag nagkakasakit siya, nagkakasakit din ako. Or nagkakasakit ako, nagkakasakit din siya. Pero yung best part doon is, kapag napopromote siya, ako, may changes din sa career ko. It's either mapopromote ako or something better, a better opportunity that would always come on my way. So I just think somehow, at some point, we are interconnected. I love him in a dozen, number 6. I love him because he always brings out the best in me. I don't know how, pero ako kasi yung tipo ng taong if you believe I can, I would really can. Kahit wala akong confidence sa field na yan, nagagawa at nagagawa ako with flying colors. Siya kasi yung parang, there was this person who gave a comment like, your girlfriend, she looks just simple. Simpleng babae. Parang ganun. Tapos sabi niya, yeah, simple nga lang yung girlfriend ko. Pero naniniwala ako, she could do more. I mean, she has something in her na hindi pa lang yung panahon para ipakita niya yun. So parang, if this person believes that I have something that I could improve or something that is not being discovered yet, so parang I'd rather give it a shot to discover what I have. Tapos lagi niyang sinasabi, you never fail to amaze me every single day. So parang natutuwa din ako kasi yung boyfriend ko, sa kabila ng pagiging simple ko, sa pagiging ordinaryong tao ko, may nakikita siyang precious stone na parang it will shine in time. Thank you. I love him in a dozen, number 5. I love him because he trusts me, especially with boys. Kasi, I must admit, kahit saan ako mapunta, siguro dahil sa character ko na pagiging friendly, such a good company, bubbly, parang ganon. So, yung guys became interested of knowing me more, parang ganon. To the point na kahit alam nilang may boyfriend ako, they can just resist it. Tas ako naman, I'm just being honest. Sinasabihan ko sila na I can accept you or your courtship kasi may boyfriend ako and I'm committed. Tsaka loyal ako doon. Takot ko lang sa kanya. Ginaganyan ko pa nga. Tas on his part naman, sinasabi ko, hey mine, may naliligaw pala sa akin. Ganito, ganyan. Pero don't you worry kasi you know me. Sabi niya, I don't mind kasi natural lang yon na babae ka, tas may lalaking magkakagusto at magkakagusto sa'yo. Pero, I trust you. Though wala akong tiwala sa mga taong nakapaligid sa'yo, pero sa'yo, malaki tiwala ko. I know you will do what is right. So, parang natuwa naman ako kasi hindi madali para sa isang lalaki na hindi mag-isip ng masama, lalo na lamang yung girlfriend ko, nililigawan ng iba, siguro, ganito na yung ginagawa, ganyan. So, parang, at least, somehow, kahit magkalayo kami, parang, ramdam ko na yung love niya is not just until his words. Yung parang, up to the extent lang na I just say, I love you, I love you, I love you. It's not just like that. It's way beyond it. Way beyond words could say. Kasi, yung tiwala, ang hirap buuin. Ang hirap patatagin. At the same time, ang hirap i-maintain. Lalo sa situation namin. So, parang na-appreciate ko yung tiwala niya. Kaya, sabi ko, whenever people approach me, I will never do such foolishness na ikakasira ng tiwala ng boyfriend ko sa akin. Wala lang. Thankful ako. Salamat, mine, for the trust, as always. I love him in a dozen. Number 4. I love him because he accepts me at my worst. Kasi dumating ako sa point na naging inggitera. Tapos, to the extent na I nag him off because I am already comparing relationship to another relationship. Kaya yung kasama ko, long distance, ganito, ganyan yung nangyayari. Why is it ours is like this? Blah, 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 blah. Yung tipong unlimited na ako, paulit-ulit, parang sirang plaka na hindi naman kasalanan ng boyfriend ko. Yung hindi nagja-jive yung schedule namin kasi he works 12 hours a day. Tapos may klase pa siya, may other activities pa siya. Eh ako, I have changed my career. I always go out of the country. Tapos, iba't iba pa yung time zone ng mga pinupuntahan kong lugar. So parang nagkakasalungat at nagkakasalungat yung schedule. Tapos, I knew na I really pushed him to the limit. Kasi, yung parang basta magulo na siya. Tapos, doon ko nakita yung lawak ng pangunawa ng boyfriend ko kasi hindi niya ako give up. Tsaka yun, parang he showed me he's strong and he could really handle me at my most childish moments. So na-realize ko, if this person could accept me at my worst, then he deserves me at my best. Then why don't I give him the best that I can for our relationship? Kasi it's a very rare instance that you will find a boyfriend who's like him. It's really, really different. Kasi kung naging ibang lalaki yan, once, twice, or thrice na inag mo, dispatch. So parang they'll just like changing clothes. But my boyfriend is not. I'm just simply lucky to find him. I love him in a dozen, number 3. I love him because my life is his life. Yung tipong pinakita niya sa akin na a relationship is not just a matter of good times, yung ganito, ganyan, pero yung tipong kahit in bad times, you are always partners. Yung tipong ganon. Kasi, just recently, mahirap yung situation kasi may mga problema akong hinaharap, may mga problema din siyang hinaharap. Tapos, galing siyang work, pagod na pagod, inaantok, tapos nakita niya online ako, tapos I told him na may pinoproblema ako, ganyan-ganyan. It made me worry about this stuff kasi gahol ako sa panahon. Deadlines are always every single day. Tapos, wala akong magawa. It's really frustrating. Tapos, alam mo yung parang siya, kahit kakasabi niya lang na inaantok siya. Sabi ko, no, you have to go to sleep. Kasi you need that. Alam ko mahirap yung trabaho mo. Hindi madali. Kasi I'm also, right now, an OFW. Alam ko yung pinagdadaanan mo. Sabi niya, no. Tell me what happened. Hindi man ako makatulong right away. Wala man akong magawa as of now. Kasi may sarili din na akong hinaharap na problema. Pero at least, I could somehow lessen the burden. Yung parang may mapagsabihan ka at may advice din naman ako sa'yo. Yung doon mo makikita na tong taong to, kahit pagod, he makes it to a point na he has still that time. He shows that effort na he's there, na hindi niya ako pababayaan, na magka-problema lang na ako lang yung magsosolve. Somehow, he said, in his own little ways, he could help me. Yung tipong, he just gave me that impression na itong taong to, sa kabila ng gulo sa paligid niya, be it at work, be it in the family, be it in our relationship, hindi niya ako pinapababayaan. Yung parang I could count on him. So, sabi ko sa sarili ko, oh my God, itong taong to, ayokong pakawalan to. I love him in a dozen, number 2. I love him because he's family-oriented. Kasi, doon ko nakita yung pag-care niya din sa family ko. Kunyari, enrollment ng mga kapatid ko, tatanungin siya. Sabi niya, oh, kumusta naman yung pag-aaral ng mga kapatid mo, ganyan-ganyan. Yung parang, nagpa-follow up kung kumusta yung mga goals ko para sa mga kapatid ko. At the same time, kahit nga yung sa mga weather condition, nauna pa yan siya. Talo pa niya yung nasa Pag-asa. Talo pa niya yung nasa CNN newscasting. Sabi niya, oh sweet, may kapag yung ganyan na, bumaha daw sa Davao, ganyan-ganyan. Sabi ko, teka, hindi ko ata alam na bumaha doon. Hindi ko alam na may bagyo pala ngayon. Sabi ko ganyan. Sabi ko, he's always updated, more updated than I do. So parang, wow. Tapos, nag-message siya sa kapatid ko, oh, ano, kumusta kayo dyan? Ganyan-ganyan, okay lang ba? Tapos pag nag-Skype kami ng parents ko, sabi na ako, ate, may message yung ano mo, julalab mo, may message si kuya, ganyan, babasahin ko, ito. Sabi ko, sige, replyan mo, anong gusto mo i-reply dyan? Tapos lolokohin nila ako, ganito yung re-reply ko, ganyan, subukan mo lang, puro ang kalokohan, ganyan. So parang, na-appreciate ko, kasi, kung gaano kamahal yung pamilya ko, ganun din niya kamahal yung pamilya ko. At the same time, kahit dun sa pamilya niya, nakikita ko, he cares. So, kung ang taong to, as a single guy, could take care of his family, could care of someone else's family, so this person, in the future, is a person who could stand and provide those necessary things of becoming a family man. Tama? I love him in a dozen. Number 1. I love him because I just really do. You can't express even words, it's way beyond that. Yung nafe-feel mo lang. I still remember that instance na parang dun ko na-realize talaga, taong to, mahal ko to, yung mokong na to. Tapos kasi yung nagkasakit siya, tapos it was just a matter of hours na to the point na nag 50-50 na yan, nasa ICU, ganyan. Tapos nung malaman ko, yung boyfriend ko nag-aagaw buhay, unconscious ngayon, sabi ko, bakit hindi ako yung tinawagan ng doctor? Bakit ikaw? Ako yung girlfriend. Sabi nung best friend niya, kasi wala ka naman kasing alam talaga sa technicalities ng mga terminology ng medicine. So, syempre, ako yung nurse, so ako yung tatawagan, ako yung mag-explain sa'yo. Tsaka at the same time, ayaw ng boyfriend mo mag-worry ka sa kanya. Sabi ko, kahit pa, ganyan. Tapos to the point na inaaway ko na yung friend niya. Sabi ko, ba't di mo nasagot yung tawag ng doctor? Ganyan. Sabi ko. Tapos nung time na yon, doon ko na-realize, umiyak ako. Sabi ko, God, ano ba naman to? Binigyan mo ako ng second chance to love someone else. Tapos kukunin mo agad-agad. Sabi ko ganun, wag naman sana. Tapos doon ko na-realize na I just love this person. I can't explain kasi yung love naman talaga hindi mo masasabi. You will just feel it. Hindi siya all about the physical features of the person. It's not only with the character, it's not only his educational background, historical background, biological background, it's everything. It's the entire package. I am just lucky na yung boyfriend ko has this type of personality na kayang i-match yung personality ko. At the same time, he's a package. Everything. So, I just simply love him. I do. I do.